Hello everyone, it's Professor Reiko here again, continuing on with our videos on the accounting cycle. This is our fifth lesson, and today we're covering the trial balance. All right, so this video number 5 goes together with videos 3 and 4, which cover the journal entries and then posting to the general ledger. So what we're doing here is we're kind of using that same example that we used back in video 3 when we started with the journal entries, and we're carrying that through to right now. Right, so up at the top there you can see just a review once again of the order. So we're on the trial balance now, so our next video will be on the adjusting journal entries, and that's a one where students typically early on have the most difficulty, I would say. So it's definitely one that you'll want to pay close attention to. All right, so in this video we are doing the trial balance, and as you can see here, I've copied the numbers in already. So what is a trial balance? All right, so a trial balance is simply a list of all the open accounts and their balances at any given time. Okay, so this is just a check to make sure our debits equal our credits. All right, so if we look down here, we can see we have all of our accounts. So kind of coming down right here, you can see these right here, not accounts payable. Through accumulated, that would be in our asset section of our balance sheet. Now remember, accumulated depreciation right here, this one is this is a contra asset. And so notice assets are normal debit balances, so a contra asset is a credit balance. And we'll talk more about this later, but when we do these two numbers together, that gives me the book value of the machinery. Right, so book value is the cost less the accumulated depreciation. We'll talk more about that when we talk about depreciation in the upcoming videos. Also notice that with land, there is no depreciation. We don't depreciate land. It's a non-depreciable asset. Theoretically, land never really loses its value. I know it can go up and down, but if I buy land today to build a warehouse on, I can build it today, or I can build it 5 years from now. That land would still serve its exact same purpose. All right, so we have our assets and our contra asset, and then when we come down to liabilities, we can see right here, that's accounts payable. That's our only liability. Common stock here, that's our equity account. All right, and then from sales revenue down, this is basically my income statement. All right, so what you can see is we're starting to get things together where we can put together, our balance sheet with our assets, liabilities, and equity, and then our income statement. Remember, income is sales less cost of goods sold gives you gross profit, and then you back out all your operating expenses and any other items you might have. All right, but once again, the key here is we're making sure our debits equal our credits, which they do. All right, so this, it kind of sets up and it looks like it's its own financial statement. The trial balance is not a financial statement. It is simply just kind of a check and balance type chart, so where we can list all of our open accounts. All right. So if our numbers down here don't equal, it means we've made an error somewhere along the way. Maybe we left an account out. Maybe we omitted a journal entry. Maybe we forgot to post part of a journal entry, meaning we posted the debit but not the credit. So this is just a way to kind of check to make sure things seem to be in good shape before we proceed to our financial statements. All right, so our next step will be to do the adjusting journal entry. So adjusting journal entries are items that are done at the end of each period, all right, to make sure that our revenues and expenses get recorded in the correct time period. And then after that, we'll be ready to do the adjusted trial balance and then our financial statements. All right, so this video is a little bit shorter, but the trial balance, especially with the numbers already copied in from the previous examples. So once again, these numbers come from, if you go back and review and look at video 4 on the accounting cycle on the posting to the general ledger, that's where all these balances come from. All right, so once again, I'm hoping you're enjoying these videos. We'll continue on next time. Please hit the like button and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you tuning in.